Hello my beautiful and amazing people, Badass Dark Zone agents, Uncle Butcher in the building with another barbecue chicken build guide. Today I will show you my tribute to Backfire exotic SMG, which was meta last season and build that actually is really close to one we had in that season. Obviously, I'm not using Memento backpack, but I will replace Memento backpack with Z-Lot modifier, or how I'm saying it, Z modifier. Simple, easy, sweet, short Z modifier will help us to activate God mode. DPS will not be a problem because we are using obviously Striker and Backfire. Hazard protection is different story. For that we need to pull off some magic tricks without using things like bleed resistance mods or booster hive, which also can add hazard protection. In previous season we had passive modifier which could give us hazard protection for armor core attributes on our setup, and that worked really well with face tank builds and Backfire exotic SMG. Unfortunately, this is not the case this season, but we have maybe even better thing like this Z modifier, which will deal a lot of weapon damage. You can chain kill after kill after kill and increase its duration, and even when you will lose it, don't worry, you have crazier output, and I'm using Cheshka named knee pads, turmoil knee pads, which will help me to take out enemies extremely quickly even without Z modifier. Survivability from other hand depends on your skills. You can use shield, you can use defender drone, or you can use fixer drone, which is gonna heal you on the fly. Maybe chem launcher or healing hive also could be nice options, but I think shield will be decent way to go here, or reviver hive. If you're a solo player, I think a reviver hive would benefit you a little bit more. But before we continue, quick word from today's sponsor, Dming.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Dming.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your order super quick. If you will use my promo code RBD for RBD, you will receive 15% discount on absolutely all service. Amazing deal, especially when right now they have some crazy sales going on, so definitely check these guys out. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate, drop your comment down below in comment section or contact the operator, and the rest will be the history. But now let's get back to this Backfire build, and I think this build will bring some love to this weapon again back. I mean, not only it can deal a lot of weapon damage, but as you noticed, I'm not receiving any bleed resistance, or actually say any bleed damage whatsoever. It helps me quite a bit with survivability. So long story short, in this one we're gonna use, of course, for specialization, gunner specialization. For PvE content, this is one of the best specializations to use because you will get 10% armor back on kill, you will get increased rate of fire on kill, and that's really important because we're gonna use turmoil Cheshka knee pad, so we are doubling pretty much these buffs instantly. We have benchy pulls, we have foam grenades, nice for crowd control purposes, and minigun will provide us with bonus armor just like our medkit. For the guns here I will use Backfire exotic SMG, which has a really nice talent. It will give us 200% additional crit damage. That's quite a bit of crit damage if you ask me. One of the best damage buffs in the game. Chameleon is not far behind because with that bad boy you can add also like 50 crit damage, 90% weapon damage, reload speed, handling. So yeah, Chameleon is also strong when stacked, but with Backfire you can keep your stacks. With Chameleon they're gonna fade away after some time and you have to restack Chameleon as well. But with Backfire, as long as you are shooting at someone or something, you can keep your stacks up. Second weapon, Lexington with killer talent, although you could use Dark Winter named SMG with perfect killer if you want. Maybe Purist named SMG with perfect flatline talent also would be a nice option as your secondary weapon. Just don't use any skills and you will be just fine. For pistol, Orbit DZ exclusive pistol, but honestly it doesn't matter what pistol will be there. You can use maybe pistol with preservation talent on, so if you see enemy on low health, kill him with your pistol to get some additional healing. So I guess that would be the even better option than Orbit. For the gear set itself, I'm using 3 pieces from Striker. Striker chest piece will increase amount of stacks we can get. Also we are using mask and holster. So yeah, I have 1.3 million armor. You can obviously modify your setup to your liking. You can go full DPS mode, you can go with 1.1 million armor, 1.5 million armor. Again, it truly depends on your preference and how you feel comfortable. 1.1 is also a nice option. And maybe if you're using Z modifier, you can go full DPS, glass cannon type mode, everywhere weapon damage core attributes. Maybe it's not that important, but in those moments when it's on cooldown, I need that feeling that I'm not squishy. I really hate that from 2-3 bullets I'm losing all the armor. That gives me some kind of paranoia. STDs. I just can't. I feel somehow not in my skin when I don't have armor, and yeah, so it's just me. Maybe you are different build. So, but for me, I need at least something on my bones to feel comfortable. For the rest of the gear, we are using 3 striker pieces. We are using ninja backpack to use obviously less gear pieces, but to unlock all the buffs we need. We are using gloves, which will give us freaking 30% hazard protection, cavalier gloves, and I'm using Cheshka thermal knee pads, which will give me crit chance, and 2-piece brand set bonus will provide us with additional 20%. So those 2 pieces alone will give me 50% hazard protection. Then if you will have 3 hazard protection rolls on your gear, you will have plenty. You have 10% hazard protection on your Shaytek watch, and in that way you will be immune to all status effects and you will not need any bleed resistance mod. Butcher drops the mic, stay safe, love you all, bye.